Hi, I'm Chef Nicole Gaffney with Santa Sweets, growers of the authentic grape tomato and of ugly ripe heirloom tomatoes. So this time I'm going to show you how to make a Greek Santa Sweet tomato cucumber salad. And we're going to start with, of course, our Santa Sweets. So we're going to give them a good rinse under medium cold water, just like that. Make sure you get off any kind of dirt or dust. And the water drains right through the container because there's little holes in it. And simple as can be, we're just going to dump them right into our bowl. Now, if your tomatoes were a little bit on the bigger side, you might want to cut them in half, but these are nice and small today, so they're nice and bite-sized and perfect for our salad. So it's a tomato cucumber salad, so of course we need our cucumber. I like to use an English cucumber as opposed to a standard cucumber. Sometimes they're called seedless cucumbers, and you usually can find them wrapped in plastic in your grocery store. They have a little bit less bitterness in the skin, so you can actually leave the skin on. You don't have to peel them. And they're not coated in wax like sometimes a regular conventional cucumber is. So we're going to start by cutting off the ends. Cut it in half. Cut it in half again. Lengthwise, just like that. And then we're just going to cut it into half moons. You don't want to make them too thin. You want them to have a little bit of bite. And just put them into our bowl. And we'll do it with the other side. Okay. So we've got our tomatoes and our cucumbers in. Now for the other ingredients. Now, it's not really Greek until you put a little feta cheese in it. And this is going to give a nice, really salty bite to the salad. And I'm just going to cut it into nice big chunks. You can crumble it if you want, but I kind of love biting into the salad and getting a big, meaty chunk of feta cheese. I love feta cheese. There actually aren't too many cheeses I've ever met that I don't like. And feta is one of my favorites. So along with that, we're going to add a little more saltiness with some Kalamata olives. You can use whatever your favorite olives are. Kalamatas are certainly classic to Greek food. And then we're going to use a green pepper. I'm probably only going to use about half of this guy. A really easy way to avoid getting the seeds is just to cut right along the sides so the seeds all stay in there. We're not going to use that. So I'll set that aside, cut out a little bit of membrane that we have left in half, and then just a little julienne. Again, not too thin here. We want it to have nice texture, nice bite to it. And right into the bowl. All right, next ingredient is a little bit of red onion. So we just want a little bit of this. Red onion can be very pungent, and we're leaving it raw. So we just want to slice a tiny little bit, just to give a flavor to our salad. And sprinkle that in. If you're really sensitive to onions, especially raw onions, one thing that you can do is sort of deflame them by running them over or under some cold water. That'll sort of take off a little bit of the bite. But in this salad today, I'm going to leave the onions as is to give a nice pungent flavor. So we've got all of our ingredients in. Now we're just going to add some fresh herbs. And today I'm going to use a little bit of fresh dill. You can use parsley, you could use basil here, you could use oregano, a very Greek herb. But I like to use dill. I like the flavor that it gives, and it's a very traditional Greek herb also. So you just take the little fronds and pick them apart into the salad. There's no reason to get messy with a knife. You just sort of break these little pieces in, just like that. And dill is a more mild herb, so you can use a lot of it, as opposed to oregano, which you want to be careful so it doesn't completely overpower your salad. So a little bit more, and good. So in my bowl, I'm going to add just a little bit of red wine vinegar, not too much. And then I'm going to do a little bit of lemon juice. I like to use the two different acids. The lemon juice is not quite as acidic as the red wine vinegar, So, a lot of seeds in lemons, so you want to make sure none of those get in there. Worst thing ever is biting into a lemon pit when you're enjoying your food, so you don't want to have that happen. Your guests will not come back for dinner that way. But if you leave the lemon pits out of this salad, I'm sure they're going to enjoy it enough to be stopping over your house all the time. So you're going to do the juice of 1 whole lemon. Okay. And then some good Greek extra virgin olive oil. So you really want this to be about 2 to 1. So 2 parts extra virgin olive oil, 1 part acid. So that looks pretty good. And I get a whisk. All right, so I'm just going to give the dressing a little whisk. We're going to season it with a little pepper and some salt. And you want to go easy on the salt because we have those olives in there. We have that feta cheese in there. Both of those are very salty, so we don't want to overdo it. So that's nice and whisked up. I'm just going to pour it over the salad. This is great served with grilled lamb, grilled chicken kebabs, a little bit of pita bread to go with it. Makes a fabulous lunch. Really, really versatile salad here. Great in the summertime. But of course, with Santa Sweets, you don't have to wait until summer to enjoy great tomatoes. You can have them in the middle of January, and they're going to taste just as good as they do in August. So, pour it into our bowl. Make it look nice and pretty. And there it is. As simple as that. So this is my Greek Santa Sweet Tomato Cucumber Salad. I'm Chef Nicole Gaffney, and for more, you can check out santasweets.com.